Hi everybody, we're talking about measures of position, quartiles in this screencast. I also want to show you how to use your calculator to find this information, the measures of central tendency and the quartiles on your calculator. So first what we're going to do is find the first, second, and third quartile from a set of data, and then we're going to use our calculator to find measures of central tendency. So first of all, what exactly are quartiles? Quartiles divide the data into 4 equal parts. The procedure to determine the quartiles of a set of data are listed here. First, you're going to put the data in order from smallest to largest. You're going to determine the median, which is identified as the second quartile. Then you're going to find the first quartile, which is the median of the lower half of the data. And then you're going to find the third quartile, which is the median of the upper half of the data. It's best to look at an example. So here are some test scores on the midterm exam. These test scores are just listed here. What we're going to need to do first is put these numbers in order. So we'll put them in order from the smallest to the largest. Then what we want to do is find the median of this data. So since there are 14 pieces of data, the median is going to be between the numbers 78 and 81. So we'll add those together, divide by 2. The median is 79.5. The median is the same as the second quartile. So the second quartile is 79.5. It's between 78 and 81. Next, we're going to have to find the first quartile. The first quartile is going to be the median of the lower half of this data. So it's the middle value of the data that goes from 64 to 78. So that middle piece of data is the number 70. So the first quartile is 70. The second quartile is going to be the median of the upper half, the data from 81 to 100. So the middle value there is 87. So the first quartile is 70. The second quartile is the median, which is halfway between 78 and 81. It's 79.5. And the third quartile is 87. Okay. Now what I want to do is show you how to do this on your calculator using the TI-83 or the TI-84. The calculator I'm demonstrating with is the 84, but the 83 will work just as well. Okay, so here are the steps, and then I'll go through them. First, we're going to enter the data. Then we're going to calculate the one var statistics. And from there, we're going to identify the mean, the median, and the quartiles. All right. So the first thing we need to do is enter the data. To get there, we're going to press the Stat key, and Edit should be the first menu item highlighted, and that's what we want to do, Edit, and we'll press Enter. So here's list 1. We're going to put our data in there. I meant to put some data in here. I want to show you something, so let me just add some data in here. This is not the correct data. But if you already have data listed in your list 1, to get rid of that data easily, toggle up using the up arrow until L1 is highlighted, and then press the clear button, not the delete button. That'll screw everything up. Press the clear button, and then press enter, and that will clear the data. Okay, so then you just got to put this data in here, and you can put it in any order. You don't have to order it first and then put it in. You can put the data in there, and the calculator will do the ordering. To put the data in, I'll just do a couple. 64, press enter, 65. Remember to press enter after each data that you enter. Okay, I'm going to pause the video, and I'm going to continue putting my data in. You do the same. Okay, I'm on my last piece of data, and the last piece of data I'm going to enter is that number 70. I'm noticing that it says that I'm on the 14th piece of data, and I know I have 14 values. Don't forget to press enter when you're done entering all that data. So then what you want to do is press second quit to get out of there. So you should have all the data entered. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to calculate the one variable statistics. To get to that menu, press Stat again. Use this right arrow to highlight the Calculate menu. And we're going to be doing one variable statistics, one var stats. So press Enter. If you have an older calculator, just press Enter again. If you have the newer calculator, just press Enter. The frequency list, you shouldn't have anything highlighted there. If there's something there, clear it. This should say list 1, because remember, that's where we put our data. And then press Calculate and press Enter. No matter what calculator you have, you should see the same statistics. Now, what I want to show you here is there's an arrow showing you there's more that they haven't shown you. So I put the first screen, I just dragged that and put this on our PowerPoint. And then to get the rest of that data, you can scroll all the way to the end. So here's all the data shown. So let's go through this. X bar represents the mean. Sigma x is the sum of the data values. Sigma x squared is the sum of the square of the data values. We'll be talking about that in a next video or 2 screencasts from now when we're talking about standard deviation. So anyway, we're going to skip these for now. The number of data we have is 14. The smallest value is 64. And here we have the first quartile. So the first quartile is 70. I scrolled down, so this all got repeated. But the second quartile, or the median, is 79.5. The third quartile is 87. And the maximum value is 100. So there you go. That's a nice, quick, easy way to do these calculations on your calculator. Good luck.